What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. We've just found the Prime Minister inside a generator, but apparently if we do this wrong, we'll blow up. And all of London, so. Look at this device. It looks like the detonator is wired to monitor the Prime Minister's heartbeat. If the sound of his heartbeat disappears, the detonation switch will go off. Perhaps we can sever the connection somehow. I wouldn't do that, Professor. See how there are two sets of wires in the circuit here? I don't think we'll be able to cut both sets before the device reacts. Amazing, Celeste! You obviously possess a better understanding of these mechanics than I. Your sister would be very proud. Oh, I just had an idea. Why don't you shut up? What if we use this? A clock! Ah! Your sister would be so disappointed in you. This is the pocket watch I gave Claire ages ago. And here I thought it had been lost in the explosion. No, I actually found it when cleaning up some of Claire's things after the accident. Unfortunately, the watch has been broken since I found it. No matter how much I wind, it never seems to run for more than 10 minutes. I see where you're going with this, Celeste. You're suggesting we replace the sound of the Prime Minister's heart with that of the pocket watch. Exactly. It's risky, but it might be the only option we've got. We'll need to disconnect the circuit from the Prime Minister and attach the watch in one fell swoop. But even if we succeed, the watch will stop running in 10 minutes and the fortress will explode anyway. We could end up putting people of London in real danger. Luke, stop being a baby. London will face a greater danger than any explosion. This is our only shot at stopping Clive. The chances of success are slim, but we must try. There are two long wires connecting a monitoring device to the Prime Minister's heart sensor. Can you swap the wires connected to the pocket watch with the wires connected to the monitoring device in a single move? Swap only 2 blocks to connect the wires from the monitoring device at the top. Okay. I think I get what you're saying. Let's see here. I'm doing this so I can easily find where they go. Why is this all tangled? Fix this shit, Clive. Okay, I see. I see. So we need to swap. Now that's interesting, okay. Well, if we swap these two pieces, it looks like it would work and all the wires remain intact. Versus, let's say you do something like that. See, it breaks the wires.
Let's see if I've got this right. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
You successfully swapped the devices. Professor, that's it! The watch is connected now. But our work here is far from over. Oh, yep, let's do it. Princess Carolyn! Epilogue, the Unwound Future. I didn't think we'd be at the epilogue already.
We've got 10 minutes to get out of here before the fortress explodes. Now what?
We need to reverse the energy flow. That will break the generator and shut down the fortress.
How are we going to do that?
I have an idea. Look over here.
What? These gears here form the core of the generator. If we can just reverse the way they move... We can effectively overload the fortress's power supply, thus putting a halt to Clive's plan. That seems all very legitimate, sure. I see you've been thinking about this on your own. Is there anything you don't know, Professor? No. A gentleman must have his hobbies. It just so happens that I have a small interest in everything in the universe. Amazing, Professor! You're so much better than Celeste! It's too early to celebrate just yet, Luke. If we fail here, many lives may still be lost. Are you up to the challenge?
It's all up to you now, Professor.
80! Pick-a-rats. A system of gears is shown below. Gear A turns in the direction of its red arrow, which currently causes Gear B to turn in the direction of its red arrow. One group of gears connecting gears A and B is labeled A. This group can be moved and rotated with your stylus along with the groups A, B, and C below it. Utilize these groups to alter the system so that Gear B turns in the direction of its green arrow. You don't necessarily need to use all the groups, however. That's good to know. So I don't need to use all of them. It currently falls in the direction of red. And we want to go towards green. Is that it? Okay, I see. Oh my word! I'm trying to just drag you right now. Okay, so let's draw this out. So we got a red arrow going down, which means this goes this way, which means this goes this way, which means this goes this way, which means that goes this way, and that one goes this way, and this one goes that way, and that one goes this way. Oh! Let me draw that better. That's confusing. That's just as bad as the first one. That's okay. Okay. So we need... You know what would have been better? You know what I should have done? Whoops. We need one that goes... Let's see if that green arrow goes down. Then that means this one goes this way. That one goes that way. This one goes this way. This one goes this way. So we need something that's gonna turn that okay, hold on, let's keep going. So if that one goes in that direction, then this one goes in this direction, which means that one goes in this direction. So we need something for this to go up. Oh my god, this puzzle is the worst puzzle in the world!
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
You know, they only gave us 10 minutes to do this, so... I mean, realistically, there were 10 minutes till it blew up. I'm pretty sure we would have blown up already. Yep. The energy flow's been reversed, all Tai Chi style.
You did it!
And it only took forever.
What was that?
Reversing the energy flow has caused the fortress to start destroying itself.
Of course!
Oh no! We've got to get out of here right now.
Well, we got a helicopter for that. Everyone get on to Whirlybird! The transport pod doesn't seem to be working. Ah yes, the reversed energy flows. The fortress is tearing itself apart and causing some of the systems to go off the rails. I don't think we can risk going back to the roof. Then we'll just have to use my car to escape. This way, we'll just drive right off. I'm sure with some screws lying around, he'll create wings for his car, and they'll soar into the air. Because that's Layton. And that's his way, baby. Sorry, Chives.
Huh? Now what is it? No.
What, you don't know about reversing energy flows?
This isn't happening. It can't end this way. It won't end this way!
It's super effective. That was oddly timed. That, like, he could have been standing anywhere else. What would become of him? You know you want to save him, Layton. There's no time to waste. Get in the car. We're making our escape by car? Is this some kind of joke? Shut the fuck up, Bill Hawks. I'll throw you off. I know I'm carrying precious cargo, prime rib roast. I'll do my best to drive safely. In the air. In the event of a water landing, what are you waiting for? We gotta go. This is madness. You don't say this is madness when you're on the side of the cliff.
You know how to drive, don't you?
Of course.
What the hell? Tokyo Drift.
Professor, up ahead!
Oh dear.
Oh dear, we're dead. Now what do we do? The road's blocked. Don't panic yet, Luke. Let's try driving over this mess. Just fly off the edge. Just land in the street. Blockade. Your escape route is blocked by blocks. Luckily, you have 5 bombs at your disposal. Each bomb will completely destroy the block it's placed on. Remaining blocks will fall into empty spaces created below by destroyed blocks, but they won't change shape. Okay? Place your 5 bombs on the 5 blocks that, when destroyed, will leave behind a flat surface that you can drive across. So you're saying I can put them anywhere? What? Ah, you assign it to one. Okay, I understand. Like, that one's gotta go. This one's gotta go. This one's gotta go. Let's see, by destroying that, moves 2 tiles down. It's not quite enough. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I just do this, to be honest. Let's 2 tiles, 1. So, okay, so we want to leave the square green and red because they're flat already. We just need to bring them down enough tiles. Which means the square is going to be 1 too high, so we got to get rid of either one of the blues. I could probably get rid of that blue. Then the bigger whatever piece. Red, blue. Let's see. 1, 2 tiles. 1, 2 tiles. Okay. So that's good on the left side. But we need to bring down the red piece. The red piece is gonna stick up too high. So this could work? Holy shit! Take that, 70
Here's
pick around.
my answer.
Puzzle, Boisel. First try.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Boom! Great job. Now get out of here. Don't tell me where to go, puzzle. We did it. We're not out of the woods yet. Hold tight, everyone. What? What?
one more thing. See that red button over there? That's your ticket out of trouble. Just an extra little feature I added.
Right.
It just gives you immortality! Do you guys see this shit?
Wow, we're actually flying! Can you believe it?
Yes, Paul was always very good with machines.
Professor, just when did you learn how to fly a plane?
A plane? This is an automobile.
Ah! Well done, Layton!
He pushed the red button, and that's your ticket out of trouble? What if it was a boat or a tank?
Yes, sir! All residents of the underground city have been brought topside, sir! Yes, sir!
Hurry up, Layton. It's too dangerous.
He's not the only one to blame. You do know that, don't you, Professor?
I do.
What's this? We're going back!
Are they related? Are they like brother? No.
No, Celeste! Now what?
Not to worry, Luke. When you're all safe, I'll go back for her. We've evacuated the underground city. All inhabitants are safe now. My thanks, Inspector.
Oh, the music's so good. The music is so good!
This is the end for me.
That's not true, Clive. You can always start over and try to repair the damage you've done. We can talk about that later. This place won't hold much longer.
Why are you, of all people, helping me?
I can't just leave you here.
But don't you know what I've done? What I tried to do?
Yes, but I would never leave you here to die. After all, so much of this tragedy was caused by the mistakes we scientists made.
I see.
There will be time to talk more later. We need to leave now.
Oh shit. Is everyone all right? I think so.
Somebody apprehend that man at once.
You're coming with me, boy, and I don't want any trouble.
Inspector, a moment, please.
Just what do you think you're doing? This man poses an imminent threat to our national security.
I cannot deny the damage that Clive has done to our city. But we can't forget that he's also a victim of a political agenda for progress. No matter the cost.
You've got some nerve, man.
Professor,
Answer me one question, Clive. You knew full well I'd stand in the way of your plot. So why did you send for me?
Dmitri was sure he needed you for his project, but I knew full well of the threat you posed to my plan. Though I suppose I still led you all the way to the heart of my base, didn't I? At first I was just toying with you, but at some point, I realized I was enjoying our time together. Maybe part of me wanted somebody to save me from my all-consuming madness, as you did all those years ago.
I need to go back! My parents are still inside!
Pull yourself together, boy! There's nothing to be done. Jump back in there and you'll die too. That was you.
Deep down inside, I hoped you might be able to talk me down from the edge of insanity again. This is the second time you've saved my life now. Thank you.
Clive.
Don't worry about me. I intend to atone for my crimes. I look forward to the day we meet again. Until then, I hope life treats you well, Professor.
And you too, Clive.
Barton, take him back to headquarters.
Yes, sir. Ha! Criminals like him make me think the whole world has gone mad. Despicable. Just despicable.
Yes, people can often be so blinded by their own motivations that they lose sight of the damage they do. But criminals aren't the only blind ones.
Just what are you implying, Inspector?
Nothing at all. Just stating the facts, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have work to do.
Future Look is really a boy named Clive who lost his parents in the time machine explosion 10 years ago. He's been planning revenge on those responsible ever since. He called upon Layton in the hopes the professor could save him from his own madness.
I don't know what to say when I think of all the suffering I caused in the name of research.
It was terrible. But I see you must have loved Claire very much to do what you did.
The more I reflect on it, the more unsure I am as to whether it was love or pride that compelled me. For 10 long years I chased after what so many called impossible. But I've come to my senses now. But you know, Herschel, there is one detail that you got wrong.
What are you referring to?
I don't think I have much longer here, Herschel.
I don't know what you mean.
You've taken awfully good care of that hat I gave you.
What did you say?
Oi, there you are, Layton. I did a background check on Claire's family like you asked. There's no record of Claire having a younger sister.
Then...
Yes, it was quite a shock when I first worked it out.
But you can't really mean...
It's me, Herschel. It's Claire.
While it defies logic, it seems the experiment 10 years ago wasn't a complete failure. Somehow Claire was shot 10 years into the future.
What?
To our present.
Yes, the time machine worked, if only for that single moment before it exploded.
That's not possible.
Unfortunately, however, there were more complications. Shortly after appearing in the present, Claire's body showed signs of molecular instability. It was trying to return to its own time. I attribute that phenomenon to the incomplete nature of the time machine. I worked on the machine in the hopes of finding a way to stabilize her existence in the present. But it seems inevitable that she'll return to her own time, to the moment of the blast.
I beg Dimitri to stop his work. Tampering further with time can only result in more anomalies. There's no telling what chaos we'd release upon the world if we tried to save the dead from their fate. The flow of time must remain linear. We all know the consequences of changing its course. But Dimitri wouldn't listen to me. That's when I knew the only way to stop him was through you, Herschel. What Dimitri, Bill, and I did 10 years ago broke the laws of nature. And now we must pay.
This is all so incomprehensible.
It's time to end this already, Dimitri.
Yes, it does seem that way. My research has threatened our very existence, and it could do so again. Tonight, I will close the book on the time machine. Forever.
That is so fucked! So she's going back to die? The only person Layton ever cared about? Celeste turns out to be Claire, shot into the present by the time machine explosion from 10 years ago. Unwilling to warp the progression any further, she bids farewell to Layton and travels back to her own time, back to the moment of the explosion.
I suppose this is it, Herschel. I have to go back to my own time. Back to that day when we parted.
No, Claire.
I'm sorry, I can't stay.
Claire, wait!
We had so many plans for the future. Do you remember, Herschel? I'll miss you. And our unwound future.
You can't go! I don't want to say goodbye again. I can't, I won't!
I know you. And I know you'll stay strong. After all, that's what a gentleman does. I must go now, Herschel. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
She's gone!
What? That is the saddest of all 6 Layton endings. That's how they leave it? He's the nicest person in the universe, and then she disappears and dies? I'm sweating from thinking about it. Oh my god. There better be some silver lining in the post-credits, because that... Like, am I supposed to feel good about this? I can't believe they never actually traveled in time. That's crazy. The whole premise was a twist. Ugh. I cannot believe Claire didn't just say something right from the beginning. They could have at least shared moments beforehand. Obviously, it would have been... They probably would have spent time trying to figure out how to save her, which is good! I would have preferred that. And I actually forgot about Stun Gun. Like, because the last week of episodes is all against Clive, right? So I forgot Stun Gun was a bad guy. I mean, that afro, it's an impeccable disguise. Don Paolo level, almost. I cannot believe Layton's one love is gone, like that. That's what they do? After everything he's done? They never explained the bits with the animals, did they? They were experimented on, but they never explained it, really. Oh, good! You didn't murder Beasley! Good job. You didn't murder Beasley. Oh, spin-off game. There it is. New spin-off game. Lady and Dog. Alright, come on. Give me the good stuff. Give me that happy ending. Happy ending. Give me the happy ending. Please.
I guess this is goodbye.
Oh, no, my boy. This is so long, not goodbye. Now, Luke, you know a gentleman never makes a scene in public.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm not a gentleman yet.
There.
Yes! This is the happy ending I wanted. Layton is forever alone. Great. What? Woo! Well, I'm just gonna go in a corner and cry a little bit. So, thank you, level 5. Another sad ending?
Dear Professor Layton, it's been a while since we said goodbye. How have you been? As for me, I'm all settled in and making new friends. I'm writing to you because something deeply puzzling happened here recently. It seems like the sort of mystery that's tailor-made for Professor Layton and his apprentice. I don't think anyone else could get to the bottom of it. I've enclosed a document with this letter that will tell you more about the situation.
There's another puzzle. I've made myself a wax stamp. It's like the one you use to seal your important envelopes and documents, except it looks like my hat and the L stands for Luke. I've already used it once, see? Isn't the blue wax neat? It matches my hat. Anyway, here's my puzzle. Of the 4 examples A, B, C, and D, which one is my actual stamp? Let's see. Based on the shape, it's either B or C. Since it reverses, I say it's C.
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
The challenge is... Yes, I've already done that.
I can't wait to start this new adventure with you. Please write back as soon as you get this letter. Your friend and apprentice, Luke.
That actually did make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. That was a nice, peaceful scene. But they still stacked on too much bad stuff. But it's something. It's something! So next game! I still need to figure out how to record the Layton brothers on my phone. If I can get that going, I would love to do that as soon as possible. I think the best way to figure out how much progress I've made with that is to just ask me in comments every so often. I'm gonna try and figure that out really quickly. But in the meantime, I'll probably I'll probably start a new 3DS series. I haven't fully decided what yet, but you'll know soon. So thank you guys for sticking around, and especially for those of you who've been with me since I started the Layton series so long ago, because we did all of them pretty much. That's a lot. That's a lot of Layton. That's a lot of puzzles. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.